the way we are now to the way when women don't put up with shit at all. What do you guys think?
Well, I mean, first of all, women need to realize that they are oppressed. Many of them don't.
How do we?
Maybe they subconsciously know that, but they need to realize that they are oppressed, because a lot of them think that we're a pretty thing put on a shelf, pretty look at, that sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, I don't have any ideas for any solution.
I think I'd like to hear what you have to say. Living in Saudi, a lot of times when I spoke with my Saudi friends, a lot of them felt sorry for me. A lot of them felt sorry for me because they would say, you're living by yourself in the States while you're going, your dad's not giving you a husband. Like, really? My dad's like a failure. I had to find my own husband. It's hard work. But really, they felt sorry for me. And also in America, women are very much sexually objectified. You know, we need to be 6 foot tall.
She was a charity case.
What do you feel as a Saudi woman? Do you feel that a lot of women think that it's okay already and they don't need to change too much?
They will be happy if just the government gave them the right to do and to wear whatever they want.
Really?
Yeah, really. Because most of them, when they travel outside, they will take off all their the clothes that they used to wear. So there is something about their freedom about their clothes.
That's what they're. Yeah. I think that's very interesting. I think in the West, going to university in the States, and I'm sure you felt this too, when a lot of people see Arab women, they see the veil, the abaya, and everything, and they say, oh, they're so oppressed because it's a piece of cloth, and it's fraught with a lot of meanings because it is symbolic, but at the same time, there's other rights that are more immediately important. Do you think, such as the right to be able to travel for yourself and to not need permission to do this?
Because what you wear now to let the women travel on her own.
Actually, she can. You're over 45, and nobody knows this.
She has permission from her father or.
But did you know in Saudi there's been a law passed that if you're over the age of 45, you don't need a man's permission. Yeah, in Saudi it's the law. They pass it. If you're over the age of 45, you don't need the man's permission. But
you're not attractive anymore.
Nobody knows. Yeah, you're not a threat when you're from.
Even if she has some businesses, if she's working in business, she used not to do anything without somebody who would help her. But now they are trying to. I think now it's legal to do. I mean, she is intimidated to be a businesswoman.
Where do you think we should go in Saudi? What do you think, in your opinion, would be a good step? How should we change it?
Capital city, or big cities, because they are more open-minded than other countries. Educated women.
First. But if this one group, what was it, Ansar al-Nara?
Yeah.
They can't even get started. Where do we go? Who's the person that's going to be able to tell women their rights?
There is an organization which is, what is its name? It's for the rights of women.
And so they're working on that?
Yeah.
It's a very hard question.
Yeah, it is. Officially, it's very hard, but you can gather with people.
It's very, very difficult. We're moving to Saudi in a month or two, and so excited. Yes, I don't know how we get to that kind of culture. It's so much easier in places. In the States, if I gave a lecture like this, it would have been, much different. But here, everybody, there's a culture of a little bit holding back and thinking, I don't want to get in trouble, I want to censor myself, and we need to get over that. And we need to stop being scared of the government, and the government needs to be scared of us, of the people. But I don't know how to get to that. I'm working on it, though. Dr. Collin. I'll tell you what I figured out, okay? Okay, any other questions or comments here?
Well, since I come from a South Asian background, there are a lot of amendments to the Constitution, especially for India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, where they actually guarantee that women has a place, affirmative action, a place in the parliament. And Sri Lanka was the first country to elect a woman head of state. And those kind of things that even that, South Asia is looked upon a very conservative place. I mean, women took long strides actually getting to the government with legal amendments since their Declaration of Independence in '47. And perhaps I can imagine it was like if that was implemented in Sweden, that that women have affirmative action into getting into the parliament, they would see as sexist, perhaps against men. So perhaps there needs to be some affirmative action programs over here that, yes, minorities such as women, such as colored people, immigrants should get a place in the parliament or the legislative body or any different kind of organization, and that's quite lacking.
I think that's another difficult question because, well, my first instinct is to say yes, of course there needs to be affirmative action, because right now it's just, like 100% men, but let's say we institute it to be 50% women, people will see the world hasn't, exploded, Bahrain's still here, everything's okay, women can do this, but it kind of hollows out the position a little bit and makes people say, well, they're not the real politicians, they have to be there. And it is in the States, a lot of people of the older generation, like my husband's father, he would lose jobs to people because they instituted for African Americans affirmative action. A lot of people were very angry at that. But I am inclined to say that it's a good idea because we have to break the barrier somehow. It's a very hard question though.